Dear people, it's time for us to react again on yet another outrageous internet story. And this time around, it happened right here in Cameroon, literally under our noses, and we cannot independently verify all the details, but we can tell you this is something that happened some months back, but it is resurfacing because the victim of the said incident has passed on. We take you to Kosala in Kumba, to be precise, where this young man has lost his life. Why? Because his girlfriend in question cut off his private parts, his manhood, on allegations of cheating. Allegedly, all of this is alleged. But let us run with the story because it is now wild, and we are having it literally on every platform. People are talking about it, and we need to talk about it because our job primarily is to educate ourselves and to save ourselves from crazy situations. So let me just read what we have on one of our blogs. Let me go to Better Things and read what it's written there. It says, the guy named Namoki Suzanne, his own version of the matter na say he be don plan for cut the boy he toto since because the boy be the over cheat. The girl and the boy, they don't follow for long, and they get 1 6-year-old boy picking together. Suzanne actually do this 4 months ago. After Suzanne do the act, Kafiash joined BT. Police intervene. He find way run. He dey on the run now, so as we type. Na because now way the boy did die, and na that cut of toto cause his death. It lead to diseases and more, and na kill.
Well, the one the only breed, true.
You want to have a drink something clear?
The only breed.
You know, this is not the first time. Not the first time. Oh, the kind of story say woman don't take.
Cutting of toto.
Yes, I remember some story be this on time way. I don't know whether na from West or na Yaoundé.
Yeah.
No be na woman say be cut them. I feel say na the man.
No, apparently the story that happened in Yaoundé was that the man went on a mission, in quotes.
Yes.
He went on a mission, in quotes, and his mission was to the Njomba's house. And while at the Njomba's house, when he went to bed, the Njomba took a picture of herself and the guy sleeping and sent it to the wife.
Yes, that's the story.
Little did the guy know that the wife had the picture. So when he came back from his mission,
when he
came back, the wife welcomed him. He was calm. He didn't suspect anything because the wife did not attack, and the Njomba did not mention anything. So they had a good evening, good time, and good night. And while he was deep asleep, she...
Bing!
So I think at the end of the day, Faith, let's not... See, it's heavy sometimes to talk because I'm just thinking about me as a man. I don't know. But let's be factual about this. If you're a lady and you think your man is over cheating and you're tired, leave. We cannot defend ladies when it comes to violence.
Or defend anyone in the first place.
No, because in the past, the women have always been the persons who are always under that.
Violated upon, and we protect.
We tell the ladies that immediately a man gets violent with you, leave. I think we've trashed that topic here.
Yes, we have.
A while ago.
Yeah.
And we say if you're in a violent relationship and it's not moving, leave. So if you're in a relationship where the man is cheating and you're not comfortable, leave. Because the truth is, excuse me, you will destroy a man's manhood, his inability to procreate. Nevertheless, you can procreate in the future.
You guys already even have a 6-year-old son together.
Which means that's a selfish perspective. The lady has the possibility to procreate again and again, and she destroys the man's ability to procreate because he cheated.
But I mean, is it even
this
possible
story
to stay alive after they cut off your man?
The point is, there's no surgery if intervenes. No, let's be honest about it, right? Biologically and scientifically, if there's surgery that is done on time, you can live without it.
Without the manhood?
Yeah. But again, what does it make of us a man? let's be very honest.
Yeah.
Ladies say the strength of a man is the ability of his pocket. But in their background, they know that the strength of a man goes beyond the ability of his pocket.
Yeah. But
If they
I do.
So if you play with a man's,
private part.
that's what makes us a man.
I do believe that this
That
is,
woman
this,
a very
this
bad
goes,
man.
This goes way beyond just looking at it as a man, because to me that's clear violence against humanity, against a human being. Because I mean, how do you even cultivate the mindset to take a knife and cut off somebody's manhood? That is not something which you just do. I mean, sometimes even to probably kill maybe a chicken to eat in the house, you are scared to see the blood, and then you hold somebody's penis and then you cut it
The question
off.
I'm asking
It
is, you did not think, what was the thought process? Even in the course of having that idea, you were not remorseful. That's the father of your child. Like, you didn't think about the consequences. That's why I say a lot of mad people are mentally challenged. Let me not call them mad people. Mentally challenged people are roaming the streets and they are looking neat, prim and proper, whereas they are not okay. Because nobody can convince me that woman is in her right senses.
No, I mean,
she's not
like that
okay.
cannot be. I mean,
She can never be in her right senses.
that's
Because
not
there are
sure,
things that you
because
think
you're
about. You
killing.
first start saying, okay, one, if I kill this man, if I cut this man's penis, I'll obviously face legal charges for this. I will not be able to be a mother to my child. And this child has a father, and this is the father that I'm about to harm. This child will grow up to hate me because of what I've done to the father. Like, there are so many layers of thinking to how bad the idea is. If you can surpass all these layers and still come and do the acts, Mami, you know normal.
Feel like
people need help.
Yeah, people need to understand that, especially young people who are in relationships. We need to be able to separate relationship from even marriage. You are not supposed to do that. But I don't see why people think that. There is something I just read recently as well, which was saying we need to understand that not every relationship has to lead to marriage. Even if you already have a child with somebody, it doesn't give you the right to feel like you own that person. And if you cannot be with that person, or probably just enjoy everything and have the person all to yourself, then you need to kill the person. That's wrong.
Relationships now are like a do or die.
Relationship.
You had the cut inside.
If you feel like, just like you were saying, if you feel like this thing is above you, this person is cheating, just walk away. Walk away, or try to talk things out and see how to come to some sort of settlement. But you cannot go to the extent of cutting off somebody's penis just because you thought the person is cheating.
Jude,
that doesn't even make sense.
we say every day, like I say again, married or not married, if I lay my finger on a lady, I'm considered a bully. I'm considered a violent man. And everything that goes against me. Chris Brown today is suffering his life.
Whether it go up and down. That Rihanna story is with him forever.
Story is following him up to today, even
Yes.
if people don't understand the intricacies of the story. But for the singular fact that on the public media he was violent on her, today is tracing him. So it's to say that women are simply. There's somebody who told me something and said, after a woman, fear God, fear devil. I mean that you start
You
by
can fear the devil. Even the devil is afraid of a
Let's
woman's
say after
God.
woman, fear devil.
Yes.
Not that
that's
after
true.
devil, fear woman. I say
Nah,
after woman, fear
woman,
devil.
I support that part.
Because let me
woman.
say this, and then also, one thing with masculinity is also the ability to be wise. I've always told men that the ability to be a man is not in the physical. It's the ability to be able to perceive an environment that doesn't give the right energy. Because trust you me, if you look at the in-depth of a story, this lady must have shown signs of an act. Because a lady will not just wake up, we're dating, we're fine, we're cool, and then wake up one morning. There are always those signs.
Yeah.
And so,
she had maybe probably thrown it to him in words.
but now,
No try me, I go.
the masculinity of a man is where sometimes he overshadows the wisdom, because when he says, but forget, if you do anything, let me have a man picking now. I tell my friends sometimes that your most vulnerable time on earth as a man, if you are with a woman, the most vulnerable times in your life as a man where you need to fear woman, when you sleep, when you eat. If a woman wants to deal with you,
That she will finish you there.
she will take you on the freest, a free doing. Because when you are asleep, you are there snoring. If she wants to finish you with a pillow, you don't just wake up and say you're suffocated, you're asleep. Or if it's in the food that she cook, you come and eat and swallow, and you will still be that.
Facts.
So it's to explain that some men, because the act today is not whether he cheated or not. Not that we are trying to say that cheating is okay or right, no. But there is no, it's like a man says that I beat my wife because she cheated, and then I pull her eye out. The same, we're still going to say no matter what she did,
You shouldn't have.
you shouldn't have. So, if we can say a man should not be brutal to a lady irrespective of what happens, the actions you
Say
can
that
take,
to the woman too.
you go that. So, if a woman, and then again, that is not just an act. I mean, this is taking off what can make that man a man. And I'm still asking, but problem is, why did the population even bid and allow her? Whether the man was to survive or not.
And that's what's always annoying me with this how do they call it? What's the display of justice, jungle justice? Because almost all of the time, when they ever lost the victim, not the victim, the perpetrator, they always running the wrong way. So like Jackie go police.
Those are things, yes.
It shows that even in that crowd of people that are meeting the supposed jungle justice, there is still a black leg in it that will help that person to escape.
Whether that man survived or not, that man will never be the same.
Never. What even makes us understand that what killed that man is not probably the mental state in which he was.
Damn, boy.
That man not surely think and say, nah, any ondo, and he go walk over road na highway, toto no day.
Boy.
Yes, and I mean, because of the fact that we are taking time to educate people.
No, fear.
Whether or not the man, the man did something wrong, there is no justification.
Absolutely not.
There is no way you would, take laws into your hands. Sometimes, if a man has cheated and you feel like you need to, this is wrong, report him or do something. Go and probably talk.
Leave the relationship. That the problem that. No, they like saying a matter of that left, life, and death.
You must stay, seek third-party advice and talk about it, because she might have been saying, okay, we have a child already. But
so I don't want to leave him and all that.
You cannot
Be
take the law into your hands and just want to, destroy somebody or render the person incapable.
My gender.
Should you even be amazed that maybe it's even third-party advice? You see this outside, as they inside.
Well, third-party advice.
What are you saying?
Third-party advice.
You don't be lie.
If they advise you, if third-party advice you, and then you decide to do it on your own, it's you.
We're saying the same thing now.
Not to say sometimes they get bad thoughts. And they tell you, forget that thing. Now, choose to talk about big issue for you. When I matter, I don't know, court money, private part.
Yeah.
See, if you are not strong of mind, people will paint a picture of what is evil to you and make it to look good to you, and they'll be giving you reasons based on your pain. That is the problem, and that's why they always advise us that don't take decisions when you are too happy and when you're too mad, because most times you cannot see that the clear-cut line between what is right and what is wrong. There are gray lines. You hear that now? There is one, there is black, there's white, and there's a gray. You're unable to tell. Person go make you feel say no because of your pain and what you go through. Make you do anything with the person. You should go come go do one.
To be honest, no matter how much advice somebody gives you, a third party, right? You usually will say, people only remind you of what you already are capable of doing. They are going to advise you. Somebody will advise you, do it bad, do it this. But your decision to go court, I don't think say no, your friend.
No, I'm not even a bad woman. No, nothing really toxic. Me a good woman first of all.
Court your boyfriend last. Already, that one is a different thing altogether. So already the girl, you said that person will be capable for doing that. Now the person wins. And you say, I'm saying, feel the pain. Now the way to you want to do a decision, you don't reflect on. You say, I'm saying, this is what I should do to the person. But that is so messed up evil. Because there is no way we can condone that. If we are saying that men should not even just do as much as slap a lady, when they do something, then you, the lady too, should not even think of anything brutal. Relationships nowadays are, first of all, very stressful. I mean, the fact that two people come together is already so much stress. Whatever happens in between, you have no right to want to get brutal or want to kill or want to beat. First of all, you've done that. When they get the lady, she might spend the rest of her life in prison because that is murder she has committed.
We're just planning to react on this, so we have turned into a topic. So let's just continue.
Those things are supposed to definitely just end, and
I think that where we are all agreeing on is
the story has touched you.
No, yeah. Honestly,
the way you're talking.
You see, I speak heavy because I'm trying to picture me.
God forbid.
Yeah, I'm trying to just imagine, but again, I will say again that our ladies, please, if you're in a relationship that you're uncomfortable,
Yeah.
whether the man is cheating excessively, whether the man is violent, or whether the man is irresponsible, whatever the situation, especially when you guys are still at the level of courtship. At the level of courtship is the easy route. That one you make the me too without no obligation. That's easy, because if you add court, you can start saying that no legal mind divorce. Where you guys are still boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah, facts.
If at any point in time it's
No
not
the
going,
worker, leave him.
please leave. Maybe the guy who is supposed to change your life is out there, because
You're
when you
holding
commit
on.
this act, you not only spoil the man's life, but you do yours, because she's on the run. And for the singular fact that she's been pictured out there, I don't think any man on earth will venture
God
in that
forbid.
kind of adventure, knowing what you've done in the past.
That's right. Who
So
want,
if you-
who want get relationship
So-
with person where they come
Right,
Yeah,
last?
so if you want to move on,
Suzanne.
allow the guy to move on with whatever bad habit he has. There could be somebody out there that can change your
Things
life.
here, another thing that will just help us to probably put the final I or dot on the I and cut the T on this thing is that people need to take care of what they have in here. Mental health is real. Honestly speaking, people are walking around with so many issues that they cannot handle, and they are channeling all of those issues into their relationships. Honestly, you have to be able to look after yourself, learn to be happy on your own, learn to build value for yourself, such that when a man or woman wants to walk out of your life, you'll be telling yourself that regardless of how much I love them, I know that they are going to feel the pinch or the loss of me not being in their life again. Now, because we all have a relationship, you don't go hang for Tom and picking, work, you don't get them, chop, you don't get them, not you don't get them, vice versa for the man. You don't go hang for Tom woman is skin. All your own are sex. You need it.
You'll talk true.
Wait.
You talk true.
Wait, I will talk now. Say many things that don't blind me.
Talk true.
May
Talk
I-
true. You'll talk true.
May your mental state dey good. Build yourself a life of value, such that even if things are not working like you were saying, if you know the goal, you go come out with your full chest, you go believe say this or no, life is going to bring to you the person that is ideal for you. But because you are not focused on what is good for you, you are constantly thinking about the fact say no man just manage man, so hey go marry me, hey go born with 2 pikin dem, hey get some small work where it is 150,000. You need the things say no, you feel fine work. Because another thing too is giving birth to a child or out of wedlock. Women, a lot of women want to get married to the father of the child they have, of the child. Yes, you want to marry papa for your pikin, but most times you realize that it will not happen. What you share in common forever and ever is just that child. So you have to accept it and just build a healthy relationship with the father of that child for the upbringing of that child. Now all that, the only way you go join with another pikin, but you want all insist, no, me so I go born all my pikin and I will one man. But the man, they boo you every day. You only day for day.
Yeah, I mean, relationship or no relationship, we need to understand that everybody has a purpose for their life. We came here to live our life and contribute our own quota to a better society. So here on Truth Hurts, we bring these topics so that everybody can be able to listen to, follow up, contribute, and see how we can build a society that will be worth living in. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be calling it quit for this particular edition of Truth Hurts, and we are definitely going to be back on a similar reaction because these things happen every day. But from us to you, it's been Truth Hurts. Stay blessed.